What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstride of the YouTube Assassin, and we finally have the details as to Title Update 1.30. Do not panic. It's not going to be a dumpster fire, hopefully. I'm going to explain everything that's going on. First of all, the patch sizes. For the Xbox Series X and S, it's almost 24 gig. Xbox One, 17.72. PS5 6.85, PS4 15.3 to 24.5 depending on the region, and PC it's going to be 20.4 to 31.37. Wow, that's pretty wild. Anyway, they go on to explain the new content. We're going to have the Sigerblot Festival, which is going to be a new time-limited event from July 29th to August 19th. There's going to be new festivities and quests, including a quest to get an exclusive one-handed sword. So, I'm hoping that that is not the only one-handed sword and the only way we're going to get a one-handed sword, because that would be absolutely ridiculous. But in order to even get that, the player is going to have to reach England and complete one of the first two narrative arcs. So just be sure that you know that that's what's going on. Your settlement has to be at least level 2 as well. Now, we already talked about level scaling. They're going to add a level scaling option. If you turn it off, the enemies are going to be exactly as it's prescribed in the region that you're in. So if you're in a region where it's like, power level 18 to 25, they'll remain 18 to 25. Okay? Default, lower enemies are brought up to level 30, power levels under your level. So if you're power level 230, they're going to be level 200. Constant, enemies are going to be at least the same power level of the player. So if you're level 230, they're level 230. Harder, which is kind of exciting, enemies are going to be 20 power levels above you. And Nightmarish, they're going to be 50 power levels above you, which is going to be awesome to play that way, because that's going to be quite the challenge, even with all the skill points added to the masteries. I'm looking forward to that, honestly. Now, the skill tree is also going to be updated. It's going to have improved visibility for the new skills, and they're going to do that throughout, like post-launch. They're going to have an option that will auto-acquire the skill nodes required to reach the currently highlighted node. So if you have enough skill points available and you want to, let's say, highlight something that's brand new, and it requires that you need at least 5 skill points to reach that one, as long as you've got 6 skill points, it'll automatically add all those things needed to get to that one spot, which is kind of convenient. Now, as far as the new skills go, in the Raven section, you have Light Fingered, in which Eivor will automatically pick up nearby loot with just the flick of a wrist without having to hold the interact button. It'll automatically just grab it. Thrill of War, you'll gain adrenaline as long as you remain in contact. In the Bear side, Hydrant Slam, you press R2 while sprinting to knock enemies back with the powerful knee slam. And Iden's Heart, you passively regenerate recent health loss after a short delay. It's kind of cool. In the Wolf section, Survival Instinct, when at less than a third of health, you hold, I guess, the right key, and it'll give you some partial healing. It exchanges adrenaline for health. Wolf Warrior, your damage increases the lower your health, which, that's not too bad. That puts a little spin on things, especially if you're going to go on Nightmare mode. That might be useful. Now, game improvements. They start with Wrath of the Druids, okay? A priest body, which is missing in Flan over Island, they fixed that. A cage that can't be opened to free prisoners in the Twam Caves. Only minor runes inside chests in Ireland. Shelf not movable and cache lore, which I hate those movable object things. Cutscene didn't start when sieging the church and scourging of the snakes. You couldn't confirm the kill on the Ash. Missing sound and subtitles within the entire DLC. King's Pass not collectible if the raid is not also completed at the same time. Couldn't collect the prison key in the Courting of the Kings. Barrett vanished in Flan over Island. Thorstein teleported back to the cave in the Snaring Thorstein mission. and you couldn't progress when Puka was killed into the fog. The main game, they are addressing infinite loading screens during various quests, so hopefully everybody on last gen tech, on PS4, on Xbox One, you won't have infinite loading screens when you're doing river raids. That's the goal, at least. Couldn't complete War of the Collectors, Alfred's Jewels, Saint Faith, The Lost Drengir, Lamb Chops, Splitting Hairs world events. For some reason, none of those were working, and now you'll be able to do that. Faravid wouldn't get on the horse in The Son of Jorvik. That's crazy. Catching fish with weapons wouldn't count towards quest objectives in Bloody Path to Peace. You couldn't fight Leorith in Heavy as the Hand. Sigurd didn't follow Eivor in A Brother's Keeper. That actually, I know a lot of people are kind of stuck on that one as well. Objective didn't appear in Twists and Turns. Issues with Petra and the settlement. Eivor died upon arrival in Hordafleik in the Road to Valhalla. I've never experienced that. Hunter House World event didn't trigger. Hunter and Warlock NPCs missing for Plight of the Warlock. The Banshee World event. Mistress in the Iron Wood event. You couldn't interact with the Seer and of Blood and Gods. Hunwild's House didn't update the Homecoming quest objective. Boss didn't take any damage at the start of Extended Family. Hunwald was uninteractable. That's really a word? I don't think so. You couldn't interact with Hunworld in the Solve for a Fresh Wound. The map marker appeared out of bounds in Fiery Ambush. Couldn't interact with Soma or Guthrum in Holy Day. Players distinct at the start of the fight in Kingkiller. You couldn't confirm a kill in Reaver of the South. Couldn't complete the Drengir of Ragnar. Guthrum didn't move in Kingdom's End. Couldn't collect a key from a body during pilgrimage to St. Albane's. Edmund was missing in Puppets and Prisoners. Couldn't confirm a kill against Godofrid Fairrobes. NPC with coin didn't spawn or targets didn't appear for the arrow challenge in Firing of the Arrow. Stuck between Binding Fate and Blood and Gods. Black screen during Baker's Plaint. Couldn't interact with Halfdan in War of the North. Now, they also address various graphic and lighting issues, animation clipping, sound effects, things like that. As far as River Raids and Joms Vikings, they fixed the appropriate rewards not being provided after completing a raid, and rations not healing the proper amount of health for Joms Vikings. As far as mastery challenges go, ability to access restricted areas were fixed. Guards could be unreachable in the challenges. Player being detected from a stealth bush in Wenlicken Raven Trial. Reduced the possibility of doubling armor sets that were acquired from the store after completing the Mastery Challenge onboarding quest. Oh, I guess I missed out on that. Would have loved to have duplicate armor. Unlocked medals remaining after loading an older save game as well. Those were the problems there. Oh, and trouble entering stealth mode in some bushes. As far as gameplay, combat, and AI, fire weapons not setting NPCs or combustibles on fire, enemies not taking proper damage from level 2 incendiary powder trap ability, NPCs no longer acting as if they were ambushed by a snake. Extended flail combo dealt more damage than intended. Sickle combo attacks didn't register properly. Various issues with the Viking salute ability. I didn't even know they had that ability. I've never used it. Various issues causing the extended flail combo to do more damage than intended. And the Ostara items, they are going to be coming back. The ones that we lost from 1.22, those are going to be coming back now. So that's good. I know a lot of people are complaining about that. Hopefully they bring the Raven back as well. Let's see, they also addressed in the world instances where Eivor NPCs or the Longship will get stuck. I get stuck a lot. Instances where with misplaced or floating objects or textures. So no more floating trees, it looks like. And then they also fixed numerous HUD issues, localization, trouble exiting photo mode, icons not adapting for colorblind modes, silver booster not applying correctly when looting low value items. Benchmark is not functional when the game path contains non-ASCII symbols, and they improve performance and stability. Now, that is the list that they give us Nowhere in that list are we seeing anything about save data. We did see Saint Faith. It doesn't say anything about Milk of Human Kindness, so hopefully they do fix that as well. And there are a bunch of other issues that I did not see. One of the things was the Raven missing. Anybody who has that problem, what I've been told works is that you go over to the stables and you just select a different skin for your Raven, and your Raven should pop back up. Now, we're also going to be getting, it looks like, a bunch of the items that we already lost from update 1.22 when we actually went and did like those festivals and we had all that stuff missing. Hopefully this fixes everything. I don't know if it will, but I'm praying. One thing that I hope it doesn't fix is the Yayeets, because I love collecting my Yayeets. That's a lot of fun. You guys seem to have a lot of fun with that. What I really want to see fixed is the save game, all those challenges and events and quests that we're having problems with right now. I want those fixed as well. And as far as one-handed swords, so far they only talk about one, but then again, that is a way to get it in there, an exclusive one-handed sword from a festival, and it doesn't say anything else. Anyway, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this update so far? Are you disappointed? Did you want more out of it? What is going to be your favorite part of it so far? And what are you hoping that they fix? Let me know in the comments below. You know, tomorrow morning, because these things usually start about, I'm going to say, I'm in New York, so 8 a.m. is probably when it's going to start for me, when the update's going to come out. And I'll give you an update tomorrow prior to the Taco Tuesday trifecta, in which I let you know what seems to be working, what's not working, and if there's any further problems, if the game is just going to explode or what, I don't know. Hopefully not, though. Also, make sure that you check out Smart Glitch Gaming, because he usually checks out all of the glitches that were working prior and may be either not working or there may be new ones in the upcoming update. So definitely check him out tomorrow as well. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And you know we're going to end this on a Yayeet.
Yayeet!